Anyways, all right. So Bleacher Report sent out this stupid ass Bleacher Report. They have no credibility, no respect at this point. If y'all look at Bleacher Report for your basketball knowledge, man, I feel bad for you, man. And if you didn't know you was a casual, but you look at Bleacher Report and you need their opinions for your opinion, now you know. That's why you a casual right there. So I don't even got their list, bro. I didn't save it on purpose. I got your list, Mace. So we got a real list of people that's pure basketball scorers because they did a pure basketball scorer list.
Pure, remember that word.
Pure
Pure.
basketball scorer list. And when y'all got it up, bro, pull it up.
Bro, I'm already pulling it right now.
Read the list, man, and let's talk about it real quick, and then we'll do your list.
Yeah,
but I want to comment on their
whoosh.
list, and then you can get into who they left off and where and how stupid it is.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All I seen was Kobe not top 3 or 2
All
or
right, so
1,
check this
and I
out.
was like, this shit's stupid.
All right, Pete. So according to Bleacher Report, this is their top 15 purest scorers.
And I gotta stop you after you name like 10. So just do 10, and then we gotta stop.
I can stop you after 5.
I'm already mad at number 1, bro.
All right, bet. So and this is how they have it listed in order from 1 down. Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Mike Jordan, Joel Embiid, LeBron James, SGA, George Gervin, Luka, Jokic, Kobe, Giannis, Kyrie, Shaq, Donovan Mitchell, Karl Malone.
Where was Kobe at?
They have Kobe listed number 10
on a pure basketball player list
behind Jokic, who they have at number 9.
Okay, Steph Curry number 1.
I was wondering they got Donovan Mitchell in the top 15 too. Sorry,
over Karl Malone.
This is the stupidest list that I've ever seen in my life.
This is the dumbest they've ever done. This was worse than their top 55.
Yeah, we've seen some horrible lists, but this shit right here is the worst shit I've ever seen in my life. I gotta pull it up just so I can look at it.
Yeah, I'm reading it right now again, bro. I just couldn't believe it. Number 1 is Steph, bro.
That's the dumbest shit ever, bro. So all right, so let's just start off with just Michael Jordan. Steph Curry is a better pure scorer than Mike.
Steph is a pure shooter.
Thank
but
you.
He's not a pure scorer.
Mike played 11 full seasons, dog, and won 10 scoring titles and 11 full seasons. And so Steph Curry is a better scorer than that. A guy who can score on his own. We're talking about pure scorer. Michael Jordan don't need 14 screens to score. So right now, are you a pure scorer?
Yeah, we're talking about 5 dribbles or less.
When you have to have a screen, because I love Steph Curry. Don't nobody get me wrong here. But I saw Steph Curry before Steve Kerr got there when he was playing with Monte. And Steph was a great player, but he wasn't a great player. He was a really good player.
Crazy numbers.
Yeah, but he wasn't a pure. He was a natural scorer, but a pure scorer. He was just kind of like a volume scorer. But as far as when he became a scorer is when Steve Kerr put him in the system and have him running around all of these screens and Draymond setting all these illegal screens. Steph Curry became, a very pure scorer. But he's not even top 3 or 5 pure scorers of all time, if you ask me.
How about, can we just do this? Can we just run the list real quick and throw out the people who shouldn't even be on this list before we continue?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, throw LeBron James off, throw Giannis off, throw Shaq off, throw Donovan Mitchell off the rip. They shouldn't be on this list at all. They have no business on this list.
Facts. I agree with everything you said.
We can get rid of them right now, like hands down.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Donovan Mitchell, you say him?
Yeah, Donovan's off. Donovan, Shaq, Giannis, and Jokic, and LeBron. That's who I have off the list. Hands.
All right. So SGA is number 6 and Kobe's number 10 or number 10, bro.
Yeah, please.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Chill out, bro.
This shit is legit, like real stupid, bro. SGA number 6 when he's like wish Kobe.
I'm gonna tell you who pissed
Joel
me off.
Embiid is number 4. What logic is that, dog?
I'm gonna tell you who
He ain't
pissed me
even
off the
played
most.
half. He literally has missed. I'm sorry, Mace. He
No,
literally missed more games than he's played in his career. But he's a top 4 pure scorer in NBA history. Bleacher Report. They literally need whoever's funding them. They need to defund their ass. Go
yeah.
ahead.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just gonna throw it. The biggest travesty for me on this whole list, even off their list, the fact that Kyrie Irving is number 12. And let's be clear, everybody universally agrees that Kyrie Irving might be the greatest basketball player with a ball, what they can do with a ball in their hand than anyone. Like, you don't understand how many you can go look up interviews of dudes saying Kyrie Irving is he's different. With a basketball in his hand, there's nothing he can't do. Like,
Yeah,
they
he's
said,
top
if
3 most
if he was
skilled
6'6",
players of
it'd
all
be
time.
over.
Yeah, he's top 3 most skilled.
Yeah, if Kyrie was 6'6", 6'7", half your favorite basketball player wouldn't be your favorite basketball player if Kyrie was 6'6".
Steph Curry is not a top 3.
No.
The top 3 for me should be Kobe, MJ, and Kevin Durant.
Oh, yeah, I'm from that.
Now, just say your list real quick.
All right.
Just name them.
Here we go. Kobe. This is in no order. This is just pure
Right,
scores.
you're just naming them.
Kobe, Jordan, Kyrie, Allen Iverson, Carmelo Anthony, Kevin Durant, Tracy McGrady, Dirk, Luka, Ray Allen, Oscar Robertson, Dominique Wilkins, Elgin Baylor, George Gervin, James Harden, Steph Curry, honorable mention, Steve Francis, Stephon Marbury, Dame Lillard, Baron Davis, Trae Young, and Peja Stojakovic. Honorable mentions.
Love that list. Don't have not one dispute with it.
Because everybody on this list, they are legitimately. LeBron can't be on this list because when you're talking about pure score, you're not just talking about dunking a basketball. We're talking about mid-range. We're talking about three-pointers. We're talking about twos. We're talking about poster. We're talking about everything. These dudes can
create
everything.
Your own shot.
Luka
can score anywhere on the court.
Luka is a more pure scorer than Kobe and Mike, dog.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Excuse me. They got Mike at number 3, which is still fucking crazy. But Luka's number 8, and Kobe is number 10, and Jokic is number 9.
How do they not? I don't know how they don't have Melo on the list. In Melo's whole career, all they've ever said was Melo was a ball-hogging scorer. But he's not on the list for being a pure scorer, and all you guys have called him was a ball-hogging scorer his whole career?
Like, this shit is, like, legitimately...
And wait, they want to talk about how do you have James Harden arguing he's a top 3 shooting guard of all time and all his scoring accolades and records, but you don't have him as a pure scorer, and all he can do is score. He can do everything. He finishes, threes, twos, 50, 40, 90. What are you talking about? Like, bro?
James, I could argue James Harden is better than 90% of this list.
No, that's an easy win. We're talking about pure scorers.
They got Joel Embiid as number 4. Like, I'm still stuck on
that. Is bogus.
Like, bogus as fuck. Joel Embiid at 4. I ain't arguing with Kevin Durant. I ain't arguing with George Gervin being on there. I'm not arguing. Jokic is not a top 10. He's not top 10 nothing of all time yet. He's not.
Especially score,
bro. Come on, bro. He just started come on, bro. Did we forget Jokic was playing a lot of years and it wasn't impressive? You know what I'm saying?
I think the word they're missing that I think is pissing everybody off is you're saying pure score. Like, you don't know what pure score means. That means pure. That means like ball in hand, pure basketball, pure scoring, putting the ball in the basket. What the hell are you talking about? What have you ever seen Jokic just about, damn, that nigga's pure with the basket? What are you talking about, nigga?
Never. And listen, I'm reading the little articles that they got, the little captions they got on them. Under Shaq, for example, because obviously Shaq shouldn't be nowhere near this damn list.
Nope.
The first thing it says is, pure scorer may not come to mind when you think of Shaquille O'Neal. His range as a jump shooter didn't extend too far outside the paint. He was a terrible free throw shooter. And though he's probably underrated ball handler considering his size, he doesn't have a ton of highlights where he's breaking defenders down. But Shaq's size and the numbers that came with it were undeniable. What the fuck does that have to do with being a pure scorer, dog?
They're all on the paint, bro. Of course,
whoever wrote this, like, y'all literally, this is like Chat GPT from somebody who rode the short bus. Because this shit makes no goddamn sense.
I mean, the reason for them putting him on the list was contradictory.
Thank you.
They literally leaned into it with you. You're not going to think of pure score when you hear the name Shaquille O'Neal.
Giannis is on the list, dog. I like Giannis, but he's a pure
Giannis is in the same category as Shaq.
He's a pure bully. Thank you. He's a pure bully baller who spin moves and dunks and elbows niggas to death.
Yeah, like, 3 dribbles from coast to coast. That's what he got.
And can off from 3-point line.
Athletic.
Downhill.
Yeah, he's the Greek freak for a reason. But pure scorer, LeBron, not a pure scorer. LeBron, he's a bad free throw shooter. He has no mid-range. He can't play off the ball. These are pure scorer characteristics, dog. He don't have none of them. So y'all are weird, bro. And if y'all agree with this list, you even more weird. Kobe at number 10. The man Kobe has more 60-point games than anybody other than Will. He got more than MJ, KD, Steph, anybody you could think of. 40-point games. He had 9 40-point games in a row. That's pure scorer characteristics, bro.
It's funny. All they said about
points
Kobe
his last game and 81 points in the game. Go ahead.
Well, Kobe didn't pass the ball. Kobe was shoot first. Kobe. So how is he not a pure scorer, bro? You just sat here and said his whole career he didn't pass the ball like he was score.
Exactly, bro.
Bro, y'all weird, bro.
This is the dumbest list literally that's ever been created among basketball lists. Bleacher Report should be ashamed of themselves, and I'm not on any app or none of that. I don't subscribe to Bleacher Report, man.
It's Chat GPT making that list or something like that. It's gotta be real. I don't make it.
Even Chat GPT would know not to put motherfucking Kobe at number 10. I'm telling you, ask Chat GPT when we get off this bitch. They're gonna have a way better top 10 than these dumbass goofies. I ain't even put no list together. I was like, this is not even worth combating. Mace already got the list, so I'm going with what Mace said, bro.
Yeah, bro. Right. Honestly, there's people on our honorable mention list, brother, that are higher than the people on their list.
So I'm gonna run down mine real quick.
Go ahead.
And same thing, no particular order. The criteria was anybody who, without a screen, without any assistance from any of their teammates, can put the ball in the hole and literally has to be guarded everywhere on the court, can create their own shot. I literally just wrote down the first 15 names that came to mind. So I know I left some people off, but in no particular order. Jordan, Kobe, Carmelo, T-Mac, Dirk, KD, Kyrie, George Gervin, Hakeem Olajuwon, Luka Doncic, Lou Will, Jamal Crawford, James Harden, AI, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Love it.
Those are literally just the first 15.
And we could have threw Jerry West, Elgin Baylor, guys like that.
Yeah, they said Elgin.
Okay. Yeah, I threw Elgin there.
My fault. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Honestly, bro, and I no disrespect. I threw Buddy's name on there because when you think of pure score, I got respected, bro. How do you not have Trae Young nowhere near that? No disrespect. That's all he can do.
Paul George.
That's why I have him on the honorable mention. Like, just the fact that how's he not even mentioned? And look at this man's stat line. He's 5'5", and he gives y'all buckets left. For all he can do is score,
which is contradictory to their list because you got Steph Curry number 1 when at one point y'all labeled Trae Young as Steph 2.0.
Thank you.
Because of his ability to handle the ball and shoot the long ball.
Thank you.
But you don't put all right.
And shit, y'all ain't even
the greatest six man of all time is.
Y'all ain't even say D Wade, huh?
I didn't have D Wade on there,
no.
You could throw D Wade over all them too. I'm just saying, better pure scorer than LeBron, than Giannis, Shaq. You see,
a nigga who came off the bench his entire career and is known as the best six man of all time is a better pure scorer than LeBron James.
That's a fact.
And so is the other one, Lou Will.
Lou Will is too.
Lou Will and Jay Crawford.
Yep.
Come on now.
I throw my name's probably out there. I got Steve Francis, Stephon Marbury, and Dame Lillard and Baron Davis with a ball in their hand. Pure scoring.
Baron Davis was unguardable, bro.
Straight ball in hand. Y'all crazy, bro.
And you can also throw Ant-Man. You could also throw Kawhi over LeBron.
Yeah, bro, we're just talking about pure scores. All these dudes are better than him, bro. Like, what are we talking about?
Exactly. It's crazy. Grant
LeBron even got in the interview and said his feelings were hurt that people don't consider him a all-time great scorer. He even said he feels disrespected by that. So that lets you know he even feels some way about it. So how do y'all throw him on there?
That's why they threw him on there, so that they would make him feel better. They can pat him on the back.
You are approaching a quarter of a century of basketball just so that you could pass Kareem to be considered a great scorer.
And no one still considers you that, bro.
Right. And did y'all name Larry Bird?
No, I didn't put Larry in there.
Like I'll sit here and name people all night, bro.
I would absolutely put Larry on that list.
Yeah, no.
Of course.
Absolutely.
Larry Bird, Larry Legend.
And Larry Bird was one of the most unathletic niggas ever. And he still could not be guarded.
Larry better score than 90% of the list.
Shot.
Yep.
Come on now.
That shit disrespectful, bro.
It's disrespectful to the max, bro.
I'm still thinking of niggas, bro. But we're gonna leave it there, bro. That shit pissed me off.